Hello Bitizins, it's Yacky from the Killer Bits, and this week I'm going to quickly go through something called The Letter. It's currently on Kickstarter. As of the release of this video, it should be 25 days left for their funding. So this is just a fairly straightforward sell. It's just a visual... Woo! A visual novel. A horror visual novel. So a lot of reading in this one. Ermengarde Mansion. It was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth Ermengarde. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Humble ambassadors of peace, loved by their people. The seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of the Great Plague. Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. She was orphaned at the age of 4. The mansion stood since the 1620s, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. After the mysterious disappearance of Lady Charlotte, the great house was left abandoned. Dun dun dun. And that is when it began. Yeah, there you go. Surrounding villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things. Cries and howls filled the night, and hearsay of a mysterious woman that roamed aimlessly. This is way too close to The Woman in Black, which stands to be one of the most terrifying ghost stories out there. People who dared enter its halls were simply never heard from again. Even after 400 years, these stories remain, much like the house itself. Whispers about the once great house, its legend and its curse still fall upon the villagers' ears. However, Briar Realty Corporation is convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. With little regard for the truth, the corporation decided to place the property on sale. Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside wait to be discovered by brave souls. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. There it is. Good luck. Isabella. So yeah, you're able to take control of I think 6 or 7 characters. Hello, Isabella. Are you there? Where are you? Immediately I recognize the anxious, jittery voice coming from the other end. Oh, hey Rose. I'm at St. Goretti High. What's the matter? Do you mean what? What do you mean what's the matter? It's the mansion, silly. I'm here and you're late. Jeez, we're on shift together. You promised. Oh my god, don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you? You chickened out. Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously. I'd like to believe that, so hurry up and get here. This place is huge. A bit too quiet since nobody's lived here since, like, forever. But beautiful nonetheless. Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there. I know, I just wish I could live in a place like this. It really takes my breath away. Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors say that it's haunted. Jeez, never mind those rumors. Ghosts aren't real after all. And even if they are, which they're not, they can't do anything. They're nothing but spirits. You don't know that. They might be listening right now. They might not be happy with you. They might not be happy with you enough to use their supernatural ghost powers to curse you. No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch. Yeah, believe it or not, it's better to be careful. Right. Anyway, get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored being on my own. Fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon. Okay, see you. Bye. Rose, still charming as ever. Who is that? I look up from my phone to see Becca. There's something about her face that is almost... It's like she looks like a porcelain doll, as in the creepy kind of porcelain doll. She gives me a questioning look. Oh, that was Rose. She's an agent like me. We're scoping out that big mansion down at Anselm Village. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. The corporation wants us to check it out one last time before we let potential buyers tour it later this afternoon. A mansion? You mean that big spooky mansion you're telling everyone about? Didn't you keep telling us how it just gave you the creeps and you have to go there? Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her. And besides, a job is a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living. She snickers. What's so funny? Nothing. It's just I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds so out of character. I mean, no offense, but I thought you'd back out. You've been freaking out about the place being cursed and all. I mean, no offense, but I thought you'd back out. You've been freaking out about the place being cursed and all. Isn't your mantra morality and personal beliefs over money? Not all the time. Because of her rumors, Briar Realty is desperate to sell the lot, and the agent who owns the deal is going to get a big bonus. I could really use that extra moolah. Mama called last night. Papa isn't getting any better, and they're asking for more money to help with the bloating of hospital bills. A sympathetic look crosses Becca's pale face. Life back home is tough, huh? Little bit, yeah. It would help if I wasn't the only one in the family who has a job. Tough was an understatement. The burden of feeding 8 mouths and settling Papa's bills rested on my shoulders. I barely have any money left for myself. It used to be easy back when Papa was in good shape. Ever since he was diagnosed with cancer, he had no choice but to leave his job. I just wish my drunkard older brother would lend a hand, but Lord knows if that'll ever happen. I've noticed that you've been living off instant noodles these past few weeks. She crosses her arms and grimaces at the thought. Stop eating junk. They're cheap, but they're not good for you. You don't want to end up in the hospital like your father, do you? Her voice rises as she scolds me. It's clear that it's a command and not a request. I'm not entirely sure if I should be happy or annoyed. I'm glad someone's looking out for me, but Rebecca's domineering attitude can be such a pain sometimes. She's more controlling than Mama, and that says a lot. Yeah, I'll stop. I grumbled, but she didn't seem to care much. She gives me a warm smile. I don't understand. If I'm an agent, why am I here? At this school? Good. Look, if you need anything, tell me and I'll help in any way I can. You don't have to do this alone. Maybe I can lend you money and you can pay me back whenever. Thanks, Becca. I really appreciate it, but you know I'm not a fan of borrowing money. No, you and your pride. But suit yourself. The offer stays on the table, though. I nod in response. She takes a quick glance at the wall clock above the chalkboard. Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending and my students will be back any minute. We can catch up later. Oh, I'm visiting Rebecca because she's a teacher. Okay, well, speak of a devil. Well, not too early. Speak of a devil now. Good luck with your clients. She turns to her desk, sloppily turning the pages of a rather thick textbook about Mesopotamia. I reckon she's trying to work out her lesson plan for next week, but her eyes are distant and she doesn't seem too attentive on whatever's at the book. It's obvious something else occupies her thoughts. You sure can manage on your own, right? You sure you can manage it on your own, right? There you go. I mean, you're still a bit feverish. You shouldn't even be working right now. Oh, hush, dear. Don't you worry about me. I'll just drink some medicine and I'll be right as rain. I hesitate for a moment. Becca and I are neighbours. She was the first to welcome me when I moved here to England a couple of years ago. Hey! She's brazen, feisty, and always had many stories to tell about her students. Wait, is this set in England? That's... Guys, do you please do your research? That is not an English classroom at all. At all. We quickly became friends. And with my family staying in the Philippines... What is this? What is this coincidence? I love it. With my family staying in the Philippines, she filled the void and became a sort of sister to me. Dude, I love it. Becca's had a cold for a couple of days now, and despite my advice to take the week off and rest, she went ahead to work anyway. I caught her trying to sneak out this morning. Since there's no stopping her, I volunteered to drive her to St. Goretti High School, where she teaches history to rowdy teenagers. Not exactly the easiest job in the world, but I guess it's perfect for her boisterous and somewhat bossy persona. Oi, Belle. Now I'm overdoing it. Becca clicks her fingers, snapping me out of my thoughts. Seriously, lady, I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you. I'll call you if I feel bad, and you can pick me up after. And you can pick me up. And you can come pick me up if it makes you feel a bit any better. Capiche? She gives me a reassuring smile, and I sigh, defeated. All right, I'll see you later, okay? She nods. Of course. With a wave goodbye, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts. My car is parked down the street just outside of campus grounds. The mansion is some ways out in the countryside. As I pass by a couple of buildings, I'm about to turn on the radio when my phone rings again. I pick it up without looking. Ring, ring. I neatly tuck it between my ear and shoulder. Rose? Guess again. That voice. Ash? Bingo. Hey, what's up? Just checking if you're still cool later this evening? You mean that thing with Zach? Yeah, it's the premiere of that indie movie he's been working on for ages. He's really excited to watch it with his friends, and by friends he means us, apparently. Yeah, no, don't worry. I didn't forget, I'll be there. Cool. I'll see you later. What time do you get off? Around 6 p.m? I don't know. It's the first day of open house at Ermengarde Mansion, and we're expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon. Ermengarde Mansion? You know, the big Jacobean mansion at Anselm Village. I'm on my way there right now, actually. On your own? Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah. I see. Looks like the scaredy cat finally toughened up. Shut up. I can hear Ash chuckle from the other end. I'll see you later. Drop me a call when you're done. Whatever. Bye. Stupid Ash. Always teasing me whenever he sees a chance. I'll show him who's tough. Please no. It takes a few more minutes before I finally reach the infamous mansion. So the mansion's set in England, is it? I mean, it's a spooky mansion. It's got to be set in England, right? That or where does Stephen King settle his books in? Is it Massachusetts? I have to admit, it does look wonderful from the outside. Yet that does nothing to hide that something's just wrong. The neighborhood nearby is desolate. Everybody keeps their distance out of fear, horrified at the thought of falling under the mansion's curse. Somehow it makes me feel sad. The lack of human presence just makes this place all the more eerie than it had any right to be. If it's uncanny in broad daylight, I can't imagine how this place is going to be at night. Parking my car along the vast green fields, I make my approach. I rummage through my bags for the keys when I notice that the door is slightly ajar. Rose must have left it open. Entering, I just find myself completely aware of my surroundings. Uh-oh. Oh look, it's this Isabella and the Beast from Beauty and the Beast on the stained glass. That's cute. They've cleaned every corner, waxed the floor, dusted the antiques, searched every nook, cranny and crevice, and made it spick and span. All for the sake of making the mansion more enticing to the modern day lords and ladies. But no matter how hard they try, the mansion still looks as soulless as ever. As though it was going to eat you alive. If you ask me, they should just leave this place alone. Some things in this world are better left in peace, never to be disturbed ever again. Rose? I called out. Rose, I'm here. Where are you? My voice echoes softly through the hallways. Oh, who am I kidding? In a place this big, I don't think she'd hear me despite the deafening silence. She could be all the way on the other side of a mansion for all I knew. I reach for my phone and dial her number, but...
The number you have reached is not in service.
Uh-oh. Not in service? What do you mean not in service? We were just talking a while ago. It's not like she was eaten by the house, right? Or maybe the ghost did hear us talking and spirited away. Right? Right? No, Isabella, don't be ridiculous. She probably wandered off deeper into the house and lost signal or something. I dial her number again, hoping to connect this time.
The number you have reached is not in service.
It's fine, it's daytime, nothing spooky can... it's the rule. Nothing spooky happens at day. It's fine. We're good. We're good. But to no avail. Oh boy. I have a very bad feeling about this. Rose, if you can hear me, please come out. Come on, Rose, this isn't funny. You know this place gives me the creeps. No answer. This isn't going to work. The place is big. She could be anywhere. I need to start looking for her. I take a deep breath before venturing on, deeper into the mansion. Oh, taking a couple of steps forward, I noticed something move by the hallway above the grand staircase. Oh, did something actually move? What the hell? Rose? Rose, is that you? Did something actually move? I didn't notice. It's not funny, I'm leaving you if you don't come out. Silence. Not coming out now. Fine, I'm going. Okay, that was a lie. She's my friend. I really can't leave until I know she's alright. I dial her number again, hoping she'd pick up this time. Come on, please give me something. Please, Lord. Calling it now, there's going to be like some creepy ass breathing or like some scream or some spooky ass shit. Oh god. Oh yes, finally it came. Oh. Hello? Rose, I'm here at the mansion. Where the hell are you? She didn't respond. Albeit there's a heavy static coming from her side, I doubt she could hear me. God damn this Silent Hill bullshit. Rose, come on. Where are you? Ask again as the static starts to settle. Attic. Fuck. What? Why the attic? No! Oh, I don't like it. Ugh. Oh, it got cut off. And do I really need to go there? No, no, we absolutely do not need to go there. With how deep inside the mansion the attic is, there's barely any signal there. But why was she there? Out of all the places she could be, she just had to make me go fetch her in the creepiest room of this place. Is she doing this to get back at me for being late? No, it's the spooky, scary ghost, Isabella, no. Oh, whatever, I'll just go. The sooner I meet up with her, the sooner I'll feel better about being in this place, or be dead. I make my way carefully up. Oh, fuck, what? My legs wobble as I mentally curse the fact that I chose real estate when I could have picked up a career that didn't involve strange, abandoned houses. You and me both, sister. Hallways. Nothing bad happens on hallways, right? This is the bit where you cut to the bit in Resident Evil where the zombie dogs crash through the windows. Upon reaching the top, the grand hallway greeted me. The hallway had two wings, the east wing and the west wing. The two master bedrooms and the library were situated in the east wing. Meanwhile, I faced the west wing, which held the conference room, the theatre room, and, at the end of the hall, a simple wooden door leading upstairs to the... fuck. Unlike the grand staircase though, the stairs that led to the attic are deep, steep, and were made of rocks. That's some old school shit. If I'm not too careful, I could easily stumble and fall. Oh god. No pressure, right? Thank god it's still daytime. With how old that place was, there was no light fixtures and I need a candle or a flashlight to make my way around. Why is that door ajar? Or is that the door to the attic? Oh Christ. Reaching the top, the door opened to a maid's quarters. This is like a horror audiobook, but worse, because you get to see all the spooky, scary stuff. Oh, fuck this, dude. Cobwebs are spooky. It looks exactly as it had been since the last time I was here. Full of dust, worn out, and faded by time. Did the cleaning crew miss this room? Ugh, cleanliness is the least of my concerns right now. The more pressing matter is Rose. She's not here. Bloody hell. Was I dreaming when I talked to her a while ago? Did I mishear her? Yes, leave now. Maybe we can discuss this at Starbucks. No, it couldn't have been a dream, and I'm sure she said she was here in the attic. After all, the creepy ambience of this estate is doing such a remarkable job of making sure I stay alert and awake. Oh god, clearly not fucking alert and awake enough. ... I don't know why I felt the need to read that out. Maybe this is just a prank. Or maybe that phone call was Rose's last message to me before the curse got to her. Oh, shut up, brain. You're not helping. Don't make this scarier than it already is. But if she's not here, then where is she? That's it. I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. We must have angered the spirits living here. I knew disturbing this mansion was a bad idea right from the very start. But nobody listened. Be fucking realistic, they said. They think I'm cuckoo because I believe in curses and ghosts and all that. Me and my outlandish backwater country beliefs. I've always strived to be a model employee, but not this time. No, I'm turning back for the sake of my sanity. Briar Realty can find another agent who is more fucking realistic than me to tour people around this haunted house. Before turning back, I take one last look at the gloomy old room. Huh? What's this? My worries about Rose's whereabouts must have caused me to miss it when I first entered the room, but there's clearly something on the floor. It looks like a letter. It's a letter, lying on the ground just a couple of inches away from my feet. Out of sheer curiosity, I lean down and pick it up. Fuck. Strange. I don't recall seeing this letter the last time I was here. A few days back, a few other agents and I were exploring the mansion to prepare for us today. I have been the last to look inside the attic and leave it, and this certainly hasn't been here before. Here's the thing. It's not like some horror games where I can just close my eyes and wait for the jump scare to happen. Like, this isn't... Because it's a visual novel, I have to read. And I need my eyes to read. Damn it, audience, you have no idea how bad this is. Someone must have been in this room since then. Good. Doy. Did Rose leave this for me? Was she here a while ago? I couldn't have missed her though, could I? There's only one set of stairs to and from the attic. Only one way to find out. The letter isn't exactly in pristine condition. In fact, it looks rather ancient. The paper is so thin and rough, I'm worried it will fall apart if I so much as touched it. I need to be careful. Fucking yeah, you do. I open it. Oh my god! Oh, he shook me to the core. Help me. I opened it and when I should through the core. What? Oh my god. The letter, it's filled with nothing but the words help me written in a crimson shaded pen. It ain't no pen. Or blood. I gulp. The same phrase just keeps going on until... Send this to 5 people or else. Wait, is this some one of those like spam emails? Is this... The Kickstarter says they were inspired by The Grudge and The Ring and shit. They were just inspired by spam email. Send this to 5 people or else. Or else... Oh fuck, I'm gonna close my eyes. Or else what? I'm closing my eyes as quickly as I can. Oh god, I can't close my eyes because I need to read. I scan the back of the paper, I peek into the envelope, I make sure I'm not missing out on the second page. Closing my eyes. But there's nothing. Closing my eyes. Okay, nothing's good. No, oh please no. My hands are trembling as a dread creeps over me. I start to realize that the room is suddenly getting cold. Fuck. I need to get out of here. Closing my eyes. I'll fold the paper in half. The side that greets me next has me frozen in the spot. Closing my eyes. Oh, that's creepy as hell, yo. A pair of blood-soaked feet enters my field of vision, covered in gaping wounds, skin eaten away to reveal the flesh, bone, and blood, all manner of things that are meant to be seen. Nerves and veins are exposed in a grotesque display. A foot rested at a painfully odd angle, and all the toenails seem to have fallen off, leaving only the decayed remains of infected nail beds in their wake. I could feel bile rising in my throat at the gory sight. It's too much. Oh my god, stop showing this to me. All of it is too much. I want to make a break for the door, run, scream, throw up, anything, but my feet won't budge. I feel trapped in my own body, glued to the floor out of terror. The only sign that I am still alive is the loud beating of my heart as it echoes in my ears, and the tremor that continuously runs through my body. I'm definitely not breathing. Or maybe I am, but Lord knows, it certainly doesn't feel like it. I open my mouth to say something, but the words catch in my throat. I'm completely paralyzed and frozen on the spot. I want to cry. I don't know what I should do. Lord, please help me. Oh my god. I need to face it. Whatever these feet belong to, I need to face it. And if I'm going to die, if they're going to kill me, at least I'll know who my killer looks like. Oh god. A cold comfort. I can feel tears forming in the corner of my eyes and my whole body trembles still. I've never felt this vulnerable in my entire life. I take a deep breath, summon every ounce of courage I have left in me, and shift my gaze upwards. Fudge me! Hi, what? Hi, please don't hurt me. Oh god, why? No! Without thinking, I scramble towards the door and up to my feet. I struggle to open it, but it won't budge. Stay away, go away, please, Lord, make it go away. Why now? Why won't it open now? My heart sinks as reality dawns in. I'm locked in with that thing. Let me out, Lord, please let me out. I feel it slowly approach me as I wrench the doorknob violently back and forth. Oh god, Z. The door finally swings open and I couldn't have been happier. Wasting no time, I leap out the door and I don't look back, my feet pound against the floor like a cacophony of drums in rhythm with this loud, fast beating of my heart. My chest feels so tight, like it's going to burst by the time I run past the hallway and find myself atop the grand staircase. But that's nothing compared to the feeling of hope the sight of the exit gives me. Racing down the stairs, a breathy laugh escapes me and my shoe slips and I find myself falling. Until my back hits the ground and pain racks my body. Fuck! I feel my head grow fuzzy and my vision dims even as I fight to stay awake. No, go away. The last thing I see are those feet before all that I know is darkness. To be continued. Sadly, our demo ends right here. If you liked it, please support Deadly Letters Kickstarter. Thank you so much. We hope to talk to you soon. And, of course, I have the very much the same message to send to you guys. So if you like this video, do be sure to give it a like and subscribe. Or don't forget, you can also follow us on Facebook, on facebook.com/thekillerbits. And also on Twitter, @thekillerbits. And don't forget also, much like you can support this game on Kickstarter, you can support us, The Killer Bits, on Patreon, on patreon.com/thekillerbits. Fuck. Man, to having quick time events in a visual novel, that's cruel and genius. I really can't think of another horror visual novel. Yeah, nothing really comes to mind, so it's definitely unique. Well, not. I'm sure there are other visual novels and stuff, but well done on Yang Mobile, who happen to be part of my land of my forefathers. So, maraming salamat to the guys at Yang Mobile, you bastards. Yeah. Jesus.